Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes, we're back on Satisfactory once again, going to be continuing our single player playthrough. But first, let me go ahead and wish you guys a Merry Fixmas this year, as well as a Merry Christmas. It is Christmas Eve after all. Yeah, Merry Fixmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, if you will, even. You know, whichever you like, or just, you know, hopefully you have a good day, depending on if you celebrate stuff or not. That is okay. But, yeah. Very Merry Fixmas to you guys, especially who are doing, who are playing Satisfactory and stuff like that. You know, hopefully your, factories are going well, your game is going good, everything's working out. And all that stuff. Not much more to say than that, so yeah. So a couple of things. First things first, like I said, it is Christmas Eve, so I don't have a whole lot of time to do much recording, so this one's going to be a bit shorter of an episode than normal, and tomorrow's probably going to be the same way for Christmas Day as well. If I even record for Christmas Day, we'll see. I might be extremely busy, you know, being the holidays and all that stuff, so we'll see what happens. But for now, though, like I said, this episode's going to be a bit shorter, so we're just going to, you know, go ahead and get right on into it. So, over to the calendar. We need to get to 24. What did we get to last time? 21? Or 22? No, 22. Yeah, 22 was, do we even find 22? Actually, not sure. I see 20 and 21. I do not see a 22 on here that we have found, so we might not have found 22 yet. I have yet to use the help finder for numbers, and I want to keep it that way. So we're gonna go ahead and try to find a 22. I think. Unless we found 22 already and I'm just not seeing it. No, we did. Okay. 22 is on the hand. So we need to find a 23 then. Right there. Perfect. Ooh. Oh. Pole snowblisks. Never mind. Kind of junk. And then, of course, a 24 as well, because it is the 24th. Ooh. Fresh factory trinket. Oh. That's funny.
Since the human olfactory system is closely linked to memory, Fix-It created scented build gun trinkets to remind pioneers of specific concepts. This scent is the concept of caring about your family on Earth, which I'm sure will have no effect on you.
Yeah, no, I don't think it will either. I'm not big on the old tree scented thingy-majigs, whatever they're called. The little scented trees you hang from your mirror. Yeah, I'm not big on that either. So. Anyway, yeah, so only one more to go, which is 25. I'm surprised they're not going to all the way to the end of the month. That's okay, though. Yeah, I do not see a 20. I thought they did 20. They won like 26, 27, 28, and so on last year. Maybe they're not doing that. Yeah, because all I see is 25 right there. So, yeah, that's the calendar. We got some pole snowblisks and some in the trinket. So we're just gonna throw that in there. Okay, so last time, like I said, gonna be a shorter episode. But last time we had worked on the aluminum factory as well. We got all the smelters in place. Today we're going to try and get all of the what do you call them? Why do I always forget the refinery? The name of the refinery. I always forget the refinery's name, but yeah, the refinery. Need to get that done. Stuff like that. So let's see. What else? Anything else we need to do here? No. Also, we have been favored by a certain glitch. What we're gonna try and keep that under wraps, so we won't bother with that. anyway, let's go ahead and head over to the aluminum factory. See what we can get done there. Alright, and here we are at our big old massive aluminum factory. It's getting there. We have many floors already. Yeah, now that we've got past the very big stuff, like we needed 78 smelters for aluminum ingots and 34 smelters. Oh no, 79 smelters for aluminum ingots, and then it was 34 smelters for 34 smelters. Jeez. This thing is absolutely massive. And that's what she said. Yeah, it was 34 smelters for copper ingots as well. Yeah, we still got a little bit to do. Still got logistics to build and stuff like that on this. Yeah, we're probably not going to get this done this week because of the holidays and all that stuff. But we can definitely get there. Like I said, quite a lot. We still got a logistics floor to build as well. Well, the floor itself we got to build. But yeah, this is where we ended up last time here. Stupid phlegm? Okay. So... yeah, like I said, we got our 79 smelters here. It doesn't look like 79, but it is. Each of these rows is in rows of 8. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of 8 there. And then 7, 8, 9 rows of 8, plus these 4 in the middle. I know that doesn't equal 79, because there isn't any more room, but we have overclocked these, so we only needed a couple more anyway, so we've overclocked these to do pull double duty, and then yeah, we got the 34 essentially over here, the 3 more rows of 8 plus these 4 in the middle, which all have been overclocked fully to match that. So anyway, need to continue this staircase, of course. Yeah, I mean, of course this episode might be shorter. I'm not 100% sure if it will or not. We'll see what happens. Like I said, I just don't have the time I would normally, so yeah, it's gonna be a very busy day. So I'm doing this like super early in the morning. Like super early. So it's like, yeah, got some stuff to do for Christmas Eve, and then we've got stuff to do for Christmas Day, and yeah, yada yada, all that good stuff. Again, hopefully you guys are having yourselves a great holiday season. And if not, hopefully you're just having yourselves a great day, because you know how it goes. Well, of course you would. You're the only one that would know. Nah. Falling off there. I gotta put a floor in here. Zoom mode. Oh, we can stop wasting fuel as well. Swap this over. There we go. Now that we're among power here. Also, there'll be a multiplayer episode coming out later today too, so be on the lookout for that. Did some multiplayer, some Satisfactory multiplayer on the dedicated server here, so. That'll be coming out later today. Stupid phlegm. Also, I forgot music, didn't I? Or am I playing music? I'm playing music. Yeah. I don't know. I've also been exhausted the last, like, several days. Yeah, I don't know if you'd call it a sleep schedule, because I don't really have one. Exactly, but, yeah, been crazy. I've been, I've hit this cycle right now where I've just been sleep for 4 hours or so, and then up for like 6 hours, and sleep for another 4, and then up for 6. Because having to do stuff for the holidays and other business, other family busyness. That's what you call it. Nothing bad or anything. Just family busyness and whatnot. So been interesting the last week or so. Where it's just like, well, I got to be up to do this, and then it's like, okay, well, I got to be up to do that, but I'm extremely exhausted, so I'm going to take a little nap here, and then, like a 4-hour nap, and then we'll be up to do this, and then take another little 4-hour nap. It's been a crazy. The holidays always are, though. That's just how it goes around here. Holidays are always busy, always trying to get stuff done. And of course, we got the new year coming, very, very shortly after, which is going to be great. I'll be glad to get out of this year and move on to the next one. As it is with every year, of course. You're just like, when you hit to that December phase, you just want to be, well, at least for me, I just want to be done for the year. I'm just like, man, I just want this year to be over. Just move on to the next one. Hopefully the next one's better. That's just how it goes. Yeah, and after this aluminum factory build, after we get it all decorated and get it all ready to go, and it's all working and whatnot, stupid phlegm, then you have to mute my mic every time. It's annoying. Because gotta clear it out. No, today's been bad. But what was I saying? No, I've lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, this once we get this aluminum factory done, then we'll be moving on to making some of the more simpler factories. I've got a screw factory to finish. The machines are all in place. I just need to do the belt work to finish it. It's using the steel screw recipe. I was waiting for the Mark V belts, essentially. And since I'm doing everything myself, obviously it's going to take forever, especially when we're doing this kind of thing. Yes, there absolutely I can absolutely finish if I wanted to. Right now, I could finish Phase 4 this week. I could literally finish Phase 4 this week and all the milestones. No skipping milestones or anything. I could literally do it. But that right there wouldn't require too much effort. All it would require is a couple factories. Throw a couple factories down. We could put them all right next to each other out in the desert. Start getting stuff going to it. Do a couple, one manufacturer here, one manufacturer there, and then just once we get all the manufacturers in place, it's in a kind of a looped system, to where or an automated system actually would be called. Then yeah, it would be done this week. It could literally be done this week. The only problem is you have very little factories, and for me being a solo game, or for this being a solo game, I'd have to leave my computer on for many hours because one manufacturer making nuclear pasta is 0.5 per minute. Now, luckily they did lower the number because it is no longer the end game. It used to be 500. You'd need 500 nuclear pastas. It was 500. I believe it was 1,000 for some of them, and there was another 500 for another, and then it was another 1,000 some. Gosh, I can't remember. I'd have to look. Season 3 I'd have to look at, probably. Some of my older videos. Some of my older videos where I didn't have the filters that I have now on this mic. Speaking of which, I am trying to get a new mic. I am trying to get myself a new mic for the new year. And it's I wouldn't say it's a proper like streamer gamer mic style, but it definitely is of that. It's more like entry level, I would say. It's a mic kit. So you get a mic, you get like a mic, a boom arm, and then you get like a little tiny soundboard thing. It's not really necessarily a soundboard, it's like a mixer board, I guess. It's got like a mute button, it's got a few other little buttons, and then it's got like a couple of knobs to adjust the mic itself. It's got like an XLR cable, and then a USB. It's a USB-C that goes from the board to the computer. So it goes from the mic to the board, and then from the board to the computer. Yeah, so it'll be hopefully it'll be a much better quality mic than what I got now. Because what I've got now is literally a headset mic, that's literally for gaming itself. So because it's only for because it's only intended for gaming, it's what you call it? Is this 2? I think this is 2, isn't it? Let me check. But because it's only for gaming, the mic, the mic quality doesn't necessarily have to be crazy amazing or anything. Because, well, it's for gaming. It's for contacting with your friend. Yeah, it's 2. Okay. It's for contacting with your friends. Definitely 2. Yeah, definitely 2. Okay. And then, yeah, just for making contacts with friends and stuff. And I know some of my friends have said your mic is not that bad. It's like it's that bad. It's like I get comments on my videos, not all the time. It is rare. I don't think I have enough. I don't have enough of an audience to get a ton of comments like that. But the comments that I have gotten of my mic quality has been, mic quality could be better, or mic quality sucks. Get a better mic, and I'm just like, I'm sorry. It's like, this is all I have. I'm a poor tuber. Yeah, getting money together for that kind of stuff really does. It takes a long time. It's just one of those things. It's just like, some people think that, it's just like, oh, I can, get a better mic and then I can just go get one, Like, nope, it don't work that way. This hobby that we have here is very expensive. Or it can get very expensive, I should say. And even that kit is gonna, run me into the ground pretty much. So, but I feel it's time to finally do that. All right, let me get the real quick. Let me get the walls on this, and the next floor, so we can start the next set of flooring. I'm gonna have to get rid of this tree, aren't I? Maybe not. I mean, it is a little close, though. But I really don't. I want to remove as little as necessary. So, yeah, let me get another some more walls and another roof on this, and then we'll be able to start with our refineries, because that'll be the next step in this this here plan of ours. Alrighty then, fresh floor, fresh us. Of course. So now that we've got that done, now we need to do so we've got our logistics floor here. Now we need to do our first set of what do you call it? Our very first set of refineries, which is going to be the ones doing the aluminum scrap. We're also going to have sinks up here too, which we need 13 machines, by the way, if I remember correctly. I have to go down, but yeah, I do believe it was 13 machines that we needed. Yeah, look at that. Look how crazy this building is already. It's great, though. I love it. Yeah, here's all my numbers here for everything. Okay, yeah, 13 refineries each. We could fit that all on one floor. Very tempted. I'm very tempted. The only problem I see with that, though, is the pipe work. But yeah, it is very tempting to do the aluminum solution and the aluminum scrap all on the same floor. Oh, it's so tempting. Because we could so do that on a single floor and make that work. Now we do need sinks as well, no matter what. Yeah, this could end up being the final floor. Because refineries aren't all that big. I mean, they are big, but they're not all that big. This is a refinery here. Look at all this space. Yeah, we could absolutely put our refineries in. Let's see, if we do 6 either side, then we just overclock the last one. Because we need 13. We can't exactly do 13. So if we do 6 either side and then overclock the last one, I think that would work. Otherwise, we're going to be 6 and 7, because that's 13. So what I'm thinking is, yeah, we bring it in. So we have this right here, and then we give 2 spaces, and then have this one, right here? So it should be 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. I guess it doesn't necessarily have to shape that way. It could definitely sit like this. I've done this before. Yeah, I think we're going to do this all on the same floor. I think that would probably be the best. So basically one side is going to house all of our alumina solution recipe, and the other side is going to be alumina scrap. And then we just send the alumina scrap and the solution down below, and then we have our sinks on the very ends. I guess it depends on how much aluminum scrap we're going to be producing, right? Because none of this is going to be overclocked except for the very end one. So, yeah, and we're going to be using the sloppy alumina solution. So the bauxite's on this side of the factory. That's why I'm going to put the solution on this side. That'll just make it a little easier. Yeah, so it's 1-to-1 from what I can tell. And we're going to use the regular aluminum scrap recipe, which needs our coal being brought in. The coal is also on this side. Well, crap, yeah. I guess we're just going to have to run... We have to run one belt over. But also the water is also on that side. Yeah, so the cool thing is, with this, we just have to loop the water system back into this. Which, as you can see, 200 or 120 water, which is 200 water for here, so we don't need much water from the train station. But I think what I might do is... Yeah, what might be better is if we send the water all the way back down to the train station. Or would that not? No, that wouldn't really work. I've had that thought before and it didn't work. Right. Okay. Okay. So we do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And like I said, we overclocked the last one. It's either that or we just have slightly lopsided. And we just build the building big enough to add an extra machine later if we need it. Yeah, I might actually do that, because there's plenty of space still. So we go to here instead. Okay, did we get everything in line? Yep, looks like it. Okay, perfect. So yeah, and all this is going to go immediately underground. There's not going to be any... there's not going to be really any belts or pipework that go through there, so... Alright. So yeah, like I said, the recipe we're using is the sloppy alumina, which is an alternate, see, this is where my point of the alumina solution, the normal one, this is the normal one here, you actually end up producing silica, and with the normal aluminum ingot recipe, you use that silica to then produce aluminum ingots, because you take the scrap plus the silica and you make that into your aluminum ingots. Yeah, you can see all of our different recipes for silica. But yeah, if you actually were to look at aluminum ingot, see, the normal recipe takes scrap and silica, but we're using this one, the pure aluminum ingot, which is just scrap. So that's what we've got calculated for. So we go ahead and paste that onto all of these. Which will work. Oh, whoops. Wrong recipe. Sloppy alumina, that's it. I don't know why it's called sloppy alumina, it's very weird. Maybe it's because it produces more. No, I'd say the recipe should be called pure aluminum or pure alumina solution. So then it goes well with the pure aluminum ingot. But yeah, there we go. So yeah, you produce 240, and then you come over here, and you need 240 alumina solution. So it's an exact 1-to-1 ratio. But you're still producing the same aluminum scrap number in the same water. It's just you end up with a lot of aluminum scrap waste, I believe. So if we actually look, yeah, the aluminum ingot, the normal recipe requires 90 to make 60, and this one's 60 to make 30. Actually, no, that's the same ratio, isn't it? It's half and half. No, it's not half, because 90 divided by 2 is not 60. So yeah, you actually end up using more of the aluminum scrap in this one. Yeah, otherwise this one would be 120 if you were to double it. So yeah, this one actually uses less aluminum scrap. So you actually have less waste to make your aluminum scrap. Or less, you have less waste of your aluminum scrap. And that one has to be split up. What's 360 times 2? 720, yeah. Only 2 machines could be on a single belt for the belt speed. Okay, so this is aluminum scrap, so we're going to Control C and Control V. But yeah, we got to build a loop back water system as well in order to make this work. Oops. Where am I? There I am. Okay. Alright, so then we'll put this on this side and do the same on this side. Yes, I did give one space. Okay, perfect. Was this the side with the 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. So this side is 6 then. Alright, we'll get that built real quick. Alrighty, so now we have all of our machines in place. Okay. Now we're gonna do our little power trick, because we're gonna put in power real quick, because I ain't doing logistics today. Definitely, I don't have the time for that. But we can do power. So this is a nice little trick if you haven't seen it yet. I've done it a few times on the channel, so it's not like it's anything new. And actually, I'm gonna start from here. I actually might. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But okay. So we actually do need to put these on switches, so I'll have to think about that too. So basically, you take your pole and you connect it to your corner. It's either here or here. I never can remember. Is it here? No, it is one more forward. Okay. So right on the corner of the machine. Actually, might even be more forward than that. Let's see. Oh, it is there. Okay. Alright. So yeah, you put it on the corner of the machine, get it up tall enough to where you're up over this little bit underneath your electrical connector. And what we're going to do is we're going to pull this beam right to here, and we're going to stop right there, right to where it connects to the machine. And then we're going to pull from there and go across. And we're going to take our beam all the way across here. Give me. There we go. Yeah, I'm just going to take it to where it stops right there. Doesn't matter. But you leave that there, and then we're going to come back over here. Actually, I'm going to delete this. And I might even pull this all the way across to here and just go all the way across to the next set of machines. I think that'd probably be better anyway. But yeah, we'll just pull it all the way across there. Just like that. Bam. Then we'll go to this other side, do the same thing. So basically this beam that I'm putting in here is for our power. It's to carry power. And it basically just makes the power a little neater than you would normally have with like poles and such. Because the electrical connectors are so high up that it just is ugly if you try to use poles, power poles and such. So the best way to do these is either doing something similar to this, like some kind of, there goes my voice, some kind of structure of some, of some description, just whatever, that will carry your power along a beam or whatever. Or you can have you could do it off the roof if you like. That is definitely a certain good way of option as well. If you put your roof close enough, anyway, you could definitely find some connection or find a way to run power along your roof in order to do that, which will also be a thing. Okay, perfect. So now that we've got that, what we're going to do is we're going to take a Mark II connector. We're going to do this. Now, you cannot pull from here and put the next set in. I mean, maybe we can. If we're real careful, we can. But yeah, it's really hard to. So what I'll do usually is I'll put the connector in, and then connect to it. But yeah, I guess if you're real careful. Nope. If you're not careful, that can happen. Or it'll connect to the machine directly. But yeah, you just run your connectors right like this. Really easy to do. Like I said, it just makes the power a little more clean. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run this to the middle here. Like that. And then we can use that to connect to the other side, if we like. guess it depends on where the power connector is. What I might do is I might put another power connector in here somewhere, so that we can use this wall. Do that, and then pull it to there, or pull it to there. Yeah, straight enough, I suppose. That goes there. To there. And then to the center. And then across to there. So was I doing that level? Yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure. But then on this very portion, we're going to put in a double wall connector on the same level. Connect that to there. We're going to have our staircase in place, which is going to go up to the roof, essentially. Yeah, we're going to have to move that. Definitely going to have to move that connector, I think. Let's have to move it down. Yeah, I don't really have a choice there because they got in the way. Actually, no, we do have a choice. Never mind, we do have a choice. We'll just do this side instead. It's absolutely possible. It's like, we don't have to connect to that side, we can connect to this side, it'll work the same. Okay, so that'd be the closest there. Like that. Put that like that. Like that, like that. And then that. Oh no, we do... No, that's right, we do one taller, don't we? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because of the droopiness of the wire. Yep, and that hides it. Okay. Now we go back down here to our next connection point, which is... Dude, this is the logistics floor? Yeah. So one more floor down. Okay. So remove that, and then we take this, and then we run it all the way up here. My cat just turned to me like, what the? What are you making that noise for, stupid human? Okay, perfect. We still don't have power. We definitely have power to this, though. Oh, duh. Okay, I'm just stupid, that's all. It happens. Stupidity runs with me. Yeah. Well, we definitely know we have power because that just turned on. There we go. And once you have that, you don't have to try and connect to just that. You could just do this. Just connect to the connector, pull it down. Because as long as you're aiming at the machine, it doesn't matter where you're aiming. Just as long as it's at the machine itself, and it'll directly connect. Yeah, like I said, we might end up having to put switches on this in order for it to run correctly. but we'll see. Okay, there's that side. Now we'll go ahead and do this side real quick. Alrighty, so now that we got everything connected as far as power-wise, everything's yellow, which means it needs stuff, of course. So this one's going to be pure, this side's going to be pure connectors, logistics. Yeah, and I'm looking at my recordings and stuff so far that I've gotten today, and I'm just like, yeah, looks like we're going to be a full episode. Like I said, it was a maybe. I wasn't 100% sure. But yeah, looking like it shouldn't have to cut out too much, and things are actually not too bad. Things are actually rolling pretty smooth, which I'm pretty happy about. Yeah, we'll get these connected in here real fast. So yeah, we're gonna immediately go into the ground to keep the production floor as clear as possible. All right, so alumina solution. Do I have aluminum? I do. I already have it selected. And we'll just paint all these. And then Mark II pipe. Let's connect these up. Okay. And go ahead and paint those. Hopefully I'm not causing it to bug. Okay. I'm also going to paint these machines as well. Because these are going to be alumina solutions, so it's just going to be the aluminum color and black will work. And then for the other side, we'll do... Do I have an orange yet? Do I not have traffic orange yet? What the heck? I'm slacking on my color codes. Okay, website says... Whoops. Damn it. Okay, I had it. Yeah, so... E1... Yeah, 5501. Okay. Yeah, shiny. We're going to save that as a preset. Then traffic orange. Select color. Okay. And the reason I'm painting these orange as a secondary is because these ones, the aluminum scrap bucket is orange, so I just like to color code things. That's just me. Personal type of deal there. Yeah, using the aluminum color code, which is this. Yeah, using the aluminum, right? Yep. Okay. Now this one has two outputs, of course, and we'll get those in place. And then this one has an output of water. So we gotta do something with that water, which basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the water from this machine and stick it into this machine. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna cap off the water source, which is gonna be the train station. We put valves on that, essentially. When I do the logistics, I'll explain it again, of course, but yeah, let me get that and get that all colored as well. Alrighty, and with the sunrise over here, we got all of the connectors done for the top of this, so we've got all of ours. So the output, these are the scrap. It outputs the scrap and the water, which then goes over here, and the water goes into this along with your bauxite, which turns your alumina solution. That alumina solution goes under the floor, and then back over here, which then ends up in here along with the coal and whatnot. So we've got everything connected on this floor. So yeah, being that I'm very short on time, not going to be recording anymore because obviously, you know, Christmas Eve and whatnot. We're going to go ahead and head back to the hub real quick. Now that we got this all done, and go ahead and say that this one is complete. that is pretty much going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. So let's go ahead and make our way back to the hub real quick. Alrighty, and back at the hub, back at our Christmas or our Fixmas factory. Yeah, so being as it's Christmas Eve, hopefully y'all have yourselves a great holiday season, a great Fixmas, a great Christmas, happy holidays, and all that good stuff. Hopefully y'all have yourselves a good one, and if you don't celebrate any of that, that's okay. Hopefully you just have yourselves a good day, you know, whatever holiday you end up celebrating if you do. So, no big deal there. Hopefully have a good one, though. But yeah, I probably won't be recording until after the holidays, so I'll probably be, you know, obviously be doing recordings between now and, or between Christmas and New Year's, but yeah, there might be a day or two where there won't be any content, just because, you know, family stuff, you know, got to celebrate with the family and whatnot, so gonna be super busy as well. So yeah, hopefully y'all have yourselves a good one, and we will see you just shortly after Christmas. So anyway, that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. So I do hope you enjoy. Oh, and before you go, I would like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see here. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.